your arm, then use your...
A United Airlines 747 jet en route to New York from Los Angeles has reportedly been hijacked.
Well, these are the brain.
Anti-nuclear protester is in custody following a dramatic...
South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx.
Saddam Hussein was given one last...
Hit the street curbs, you like my style.
That a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center.
Hip hop. Hip hop. Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop. Hip hop. And you don't stop. And you know that's what's up.
What started just as street culture has now become like a global phenomenon.
Hip hop is something from nothing into something.
You know, hip hop has become like the music nucleus.
I saw hip hop regress before it evolved.
Hip hop is about peace, love, unity, and having fun.
You have an industry that's consolidated not just across music, but in a whole bunch of other areas.
Once corporate America got into hip hop, they started to dictate to us what hip hop was.
It has a potential to be even bigger than how it was.
It will be better to see it more, more people that were conscious of what the original idea of hip hop was.
I'm gonna whisper hip hop because no matter how low I whisper it, the shit speaks louder than any other thing that has hit this planet.
Hip-hop, a street culture phenomena that emerged from a troubled time and place, giving hope and guidance to many who were seeking such. New York City, the birthplace of hip-hop as a culture. Amidst her streets, alleys, and corners came the need for change, for inspiration, and for life. With many contributors to this colorful movement, hip-hop became unstoppable as well as irreplaceable. The story of hip-hop is inspirational, but raw. During the 1970s, the dawn of hip-hop, New York was suffering. After many years at full throttle, the Vietnam War was winding down. In the mid-1970s came the New York City fiscal crisis. This economic decline was evident in the rise of unemployment, poverty, and financial turmoil. The Bronx was notorious for having suffered immense consequences of the previous decade. Arson, riots, and looting were common activities. New York City was scraping the bottom and could not suffer any lower. Despite this history of social crisis and damage, the youth of the suffering communities found something to turn to, something to build on. From the rubble rose the voice of a new generation. Puerto Ricans and Black urban youth started creating dances to distract themselves from the world around them. Playing records turned into the hobby and skill of DJing. Spray painting walls and trains progressed into an art, vivid with color and design. Lyrics evolved into rapping, words connecting to the rhythm the DJ offered. This was a positive movement in which the urban youth shared as a community. Hip-hop soon became recognized as a New York City movement and sound. Each element became more and more detailed and evolved. The disenfranchised youth had turned a negative situation into something progressive and timeless. Now, over 30 years old, hip-hop has seen many changes, progress, and issues. Hip-hop is the positive result of a socially damaged city, but with time came change. The original idea of the hip-hop culture started to change into a commercial sound and appearance. Record labels multiplied, buying and creating various artists. The lyrical messages started turning violent and materialistic. The visuals of hip-hop devolved into a sexist, fashion-labeled, image-driven business that was more about money and power than anything else. Hip-hop transcends all of this, speaking to many and inspiring all who wish to progress in life. Hip-hop is power through expression and knowledge, and the original culture and the people involved have not forgotten.
First time I heard a hip hop record or a break record, I knew I needed to be part of it. I knew it was me. I identified with it. It identified with me.
What started just as street culture has now become like a global phenomenon. You can go anywhere in the world, and more than likely you're gonna see someone doing some form of hip hop.
Hip hop is an octopus. There are many aspects, there are many arms to hip hop.
It incorporates, you know, how you treat people, the way you view life.
You know, hip hop has become like the music nucleus.
It's almost like you get married to it, and it becomes like a give and take relationship with the art and the movement and things that you do on a normal day basis.
It's like a third parent, I guess you can say. It's something that you know, raised me and most of my friends when we were coming up as kids.
Beyond the b-boys, the writers, the DJs, the MCs, the beatboxers, and the knowledge-seeking people, you have people that take each of those things and have a negative and positive presentation.
Hip-hop is a way for me to express myself. You know, hip-hop is this kind of music I listen to, the way I dress, the way I talk, where I live.
Peace, love, unity, having fun. That's how I grew up to know and fall in love with hip-hop.
It's not, you know, it's not something where you just put on your outfit and today you hip-hop. You know, you gotta get to know your culture, and we always have something to learn.
It's about doing what you love and doing it to the best of your abilities.
If I wanna do spoken word, be an MC. If I wanna express myself through art, I could be a graffiti artist. If I wanna express myself through dance, be a b-boy. If I wanna express myself through music, be a DJ. Hip-hop is just a way of life.
A culture and a lifestyle or a way of life that has spoken word, you know, art, dance, and music.
And hip-hop, in that sense, you know, moves us beyond the present circumstances and allows us to see our commonalities, our connections, and where we could, you know, in the best of all possible worlds, you know, move society.
I don't sit around and say, man, I'm gonna pass this on to my son. It's because it's something that I took on because there was nothing else there for me, and it became my alternative form of recreation.
I just love the energy. Like, I love to see people when they do their thing. This is where the spiritual thing comes, because you see, like, they're not themselves anymore.